In this video, we will learn how to add signed documents of esignature.io in MS Excel automatically. So eSignature is the application using which you can collect the electronic signatures on contracts or on any kind of documents, and I want whenever the client signed the document, the same document should be automatically added to MS Excel application along with other details, so that I don't need to copy each document and save it here in order to keep a record. And I'm going to create this automation with the help of an automation software where esignature.io will be the trigger application and MS Excel will be the action application. If you want to learn how you can create this automation for your business, just come to my screen and follow the instructions. So this is my esignature.io account, and I am going to share this document with one of the client, and once they will sign that document, the detail for the same will be automatically added here. And for this I need to connect these two applications, which I'm going to do with the help of Pabbly Connect. Well, it is an integration and automation software. You can also reach to this website by typing pabbly.com/connect. I will also attach this link in my description box. Now first you will have to create your free account where you will also get free task to test this automation in the free account. Now I'm already an existing user, that is why I have clicked on sign in. Then you will have to click on access now, and this is how you will reach to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, from where exactly we are going to start creating our automation, our workflow. Okay, enter workflow name here, so provide any random name to your workflow. I am providing auto add signed documents of esignature.io to MS Excel. Click on create and you will see two boxes in front of you, trigger and action. Trigger means when this happens, action means do this. When this happens, do this. Understand with an example. Whenever a sale happen in a payment gateway application, send an email via Gmail application. According to our use case, whenever the document is signed via client in eSignature application, add the same documents in MS Excel application. So basically we need to select the application in which we are setting up an automation. That is why esignature.io will be the trigger application here, and in trigger event I am going to choose signer contract activities. We have single trigger event. Now with the help of this webhook URL, I am going to connect esignature.io with Pabbly Connect first, so that the data of this particular application can be recorded here. Okay, and instruction for the same is also given. Copy this URL. Okay, I have copied it. Go to your eSignature account, and here in the top right corner you will find the option of API. Click on that option and here you will find the option of webhook. Okay, I am going to remove the existing URL and going to paste the new URL which I have just received from Pabbly Connect, and I have clicked on save. The account is updated. That means whatever the activities are going on in eSignature, that activities will be captured here. Let me even show you the instructions. Note, okay, read this. Log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and do a test submission or record, so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. So basically it is asking to a test submission, and here test submission means signing of a contract or signing of any kind of document. Okay, so let's again go to eSignature account, and here I am going to open one document and I will sign that document as an client. Okay, so this is the document affiliate partnership agreement. Let's open this document. Okay, I have already created it. All right, and this is the document affiliate partnership agreement, ABC organization, and in between affiliate client. Okay, and it is basically for the affiliate commission, and the company will pay the commission of $7,587 to the person, okay, to the affiliate. Okay, let's sign this document as a client. I am going to check this box and I will provide the name. So let's provide a dummy name as a client, and it is asking for the email address. Again I am providing the dummy email address. Okay, click on send verification code and it will send a verification code to me. So I have actually received the code, and 30769 is the code. But before I sign this document, let me again take you to the Pabbly Connect, and let me tell you, once I will sign that document, the detail for the same will be captured here automatically. Okay, so let's sign this document. All right. and you can see thank you for signing the affiliate partnership agreement. Come back to Pabbly Connect, and yes, you can see the response is also received. Let me show you the details one by one. The status here is signer signed, okay, and here is the name of the person. The email address is also here. And here you can see the title of our agreement, of our contract, and where is the document which I am going to share, which I am going to add to my MS Excel application. I'll add these details, but I also need that document URL so that I can add the same URL to my MS Excel sheet. For that, for fetching that particular URL, I will have to select e-signature as action step once again. Alright, so I'm selecting esignatures.io, and now in action event I will choose get contract detail, and from here exactly I am going to fetch the details. I am going to fetch the contract details. Now I am going to select the existing connection because I have already connected this with this e-signature account. Now it is asking for the contract ID. Okay, read here, enter text or map data. So basically it is asking for the contract ID. Which contract ID? Let me show you. In the above response, we have actually received a contract ID, and with the help of this contract ID, we will fetch all the contact details. I don't need to copy this ID and paste it here. We can simply map it. Click on this field and insert data from previous step, and you can see the previous data is actually visible here. I just need to click on that particular field. Basically, I need to just select that field. Where is the contract ID? Well, here it is. Simply click over here and you can see the ID has been mapped. Now I'm going to click on save and send test request and wait for the response. The response is received once again, and let me check whether we have actually received the URL or not. And yes, you can see data contract PDF URL. Alright, let me expand it a little bit, and let me even copy and paste it in a new tab and check whether this document is the same document or not. Well, yes, affiliate partnership program, it is the same document, same PDF which we have actually signed for. All right, so the first step of our integration is actually successful. Now I want to store these details. I want to add these details to MS Excel. So that is why I will choose MS Excel as my next application. But before that, let me tell you one more important thing. Remember, while selecting the trigger application as e-signature, we have also selected signer contract activities as trigger event and copied this webhook URL into our e-signature application. Let me even show you that particular webhook URL. All right. So this is the URL which we have actually set up here, and setting up this URL here exactly means that whatever the activities are going to perform here in e-signature should be captured here in Pabbly Connect, and whatever the data will be captured here in Pabbly Connect, it will also be added to MS Excel application as I'm going to create the same automation. And it will happen because we have set this webhook URL globally in this application. But I don't want to save all the documents in my MS Excel. I just want to save the documents which are actually signed by a signer. Let me show you in the response of this. Okay, here is the status, and the status here is signer signed. So I want only those documents which are actually signed by the signer. Other than that, I do not want any other document. So we are going to do this with the help of filter. Well, filter is the feature of Pabbly Connect with which you can actually apply several kinds of condition within the automation. And here I am going to apply which particular condition. Whenever the status is equal to signer signed, then only this automation should proceed. Otherwise this automation shouldn't be proceed. Okay, so you will find that status column here only, and because that particular section was actually the first value only, it has selected the same automatically. When status is equals to signer sign. Well, you will have to remember that the terminology should be exact here, otherwise your automation will work in every condition, okay, which exactly you do not want. Let me even cross verify. Yes, signer signed. Okay, it is actually the same term, signer signed. Click on save and send test request and you will see the condition will be true. Well, why this condition is true? Because currently the document which we have received is actually the signer signed documents signed by signer. Okay, so we have successfully set up the condition. Finally, we are going to save the documents to our MS Excel application. That is why here I am going to find the Microsoft Excel as an action application, and in action event I am going to select add row to a worksheet, because I want every time the signer is signing the document, the row should be added and the details should be automatically added in the MS Excel. Click on add new connection, click on connect with Microsoft Excel and provide the access of your account in which you have created your MS Excel. Well, I am already logged in, so it is simply asking me for the permission. Click on yes, and don't worry, Pabbly Connect is 100% safe and you will see the authorization is successful and my Microsoft Excel account is actually connected with Pabbly Connect now. You can see it is connected. Now it is asking for the workbook. Well, let me show you whatever the workbooks are available into my Excel account have started visible here because we are actually connected. And now I am going to select my workflow and my workbook, and the name of my workbook is all documents signed via clients. Let me select the same. Let me search for the same. All signed documents. Well, all documents signed via clients. This is exactly the same workbook in which I would like to save the details. And in worksheet, I am going to select the sheet 1, well, which has got selected already. Now you can see we have several fields to be filled out. Column A, document name. Column B, signer's email. Date of signing the agreement. Document URL. Well, these are the same columns which I have created into my MS Excel, and all of these columns has been fetched automatically because we have selected the same workbook here. Okay, so I am going to fill these fields one by one and click on this button, and you will see the data will be stored automatically in the MS Excel sheet, and it is asking to enter text or map data. So again, I am going to map the above data here in the MS Excel, and you will find the above data here exactly in the drop down. It is asking for the document name. Where is the name of the document? Okay, data name. It was something like data name. No, it is not with the same name. Let me find it. All right, where is the title? Here it is, data contract title, affiliate partnership agreement. I have mapped it. Second one, it is asking for the signer email. Again, search for the email. Maybe you will get the email. Yes, here is the email of the person. Now it is asking for the date of signing. Let me search for the date as well. Okay, where is the date? Let me search here exactly with the timestamp. Okay, you can see here is the time. Again, select the same. Finally, the document URL which we have received from the second step of esignature.io. Click over here, search for that PDF URL. Alright, here is that PDF URL. Again, click over there, and whatever values I am mapping here in these fields, these values will be automatically replaced, automatically changed as soon as the new activity, basically the new document will arrive. And this is the power of automation. Alright, let's click on this button, save and send test request, and wait for the response. Alright, and you can see the response is received. Let's check our MS Excel application. Let me refresh it, and whether I have added that particular data with the help of our automation. I'm going to check it, fingers crossed. And yes, you can see the document name has been actually added here. The signer email is here, date of signing the agreement, and here is the document. Let me even cross check this document. Alright, copy it and let me open it in the new tab. Alright. Well, you can see it is the same document which we have actually signed, and this is how you can automatically add the details as soon as the signer is going to sign the documents. And let me show you one more thing. The date here I have received is actually in the different format. Well, it has actually received along with the time as well. So in case you just want the date in the simple format, you can also do the same by simply adding the date time formatter before this Microsoft Excel application. And when you will search here the date time formatter, you will get this feature, and with the help of this feature I am going to format my date. Okay, so that is why in action event I am going to format the date only, and here it will ask you few details. It is asking basically the date which you would like to be formatted. Enter date to be mapped. Okay, so we can simply map the date from the above data. Let me search for the date. All right, here is the timestamp. Click over here. Now it is asking you the from format and the to format. Well, the from format we have is actually in the form of T and Z. Okay, let's search for the same T and Z, and well, T and Z here is the same format, and in to format you can actually select the format of your choice, and I want the date to be received in this particular format. That is why I'm going to select that same, and you can choose your date format as per your own choice. Click on save and send test request, and you will see that you will get the date exactly in the same format which you have selected here. And now instead of mapping the data, basically the date from the above section, well, I have to remove this. Okay, let me remove the date. Okay, so instead of mapping this particular format here, I am going to remove this and will map the date from this particular step. And here exactly I have actually received the 14 September 2022 in the result. Let's map the same, and now finally click on save and send test request and see whether we are getting the date in this particular format or not. Okay, wait. And you can see the response is received. Once again, let me cross check it. Let me refresh it. And yes, we have actually received the response once again with the same date which we have just applied for. Okay, I am going to remove this existing data, okay, because this is of no longer use. Delete this particular row, and this is how you can create automation inside Pabbly Connect. And now onwards, whenever the signer will sign the document in e-signature, the detail for the same will be automatically added to MS Excel application, and first it will actually fetch the details, the contract details, and will check whether that particular document is actually signed by the signer. If the document will be the same, then only this automation will proceed. The date will be changed automatically, and finally it will be added to MS Excel. Once you have created this automation inside Pabbly Connect, you can simply close Pabbly Connect because everything will work in the backend. And in case you want to clone this workflow into your account, I will also attach the link in my description box, basically this shareable workflow link, so that you can clone this workflow into your account as well, that too for free. Not just these applications, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely answer to your questions. This is the website of Pabbly Connect, and for the latest updates of Pabbly Connect and unique automation ideas, you can join our Facebook group, that is formget.deals. If you have found this video helpful in any way, share it with your friends and colleagues and also help them to automate their business. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.